Hey, loves. It's me, Luv Jones. See what comes out in these cards now. That's where the sun is the best kind of light you're gonna ever get. Either way, the sun is hitting my skin. I'm meant for the sun. I am meant for the sun. It loves me. I love it. Too bad it's just in the corner of my face. Judgment or adjudicate. Y'all, I said judgment. Somebody may be getting some kind of judgment, some kind of settlement or something here. Card says adjudication. I look right at it and said judgment. Somebody's getting some type of something here. Somebody could be in court about some type of judgment. Somebody could have lawyers in the cut about some type of judgment. There could be some type of judgment on officers. Is this the card I'm looking at right here? So there could be some kind of judgment against somebody who works in law and order, or somebody from LA. Right. Jail, detectives, DA, the sheriff, a lawyer, police officer. Somebody may be getting some type of settlement regarding something that happened that has something to do with some type of person who works with the judicial system. This person could be from LA or in LA. Something significant about LA. Can't wait to go back. I was actually enjoying my little time. I wasn't in LA though. I was in other parts of California. I think I just drove through LA. I didn't spend much time there. I was over in the part where I probably shouldn't have even been at. I was over in the part with the rich people, the people with money. Yeah, no business over there, but I was. Journey. Somebody could be going somewhere here. Adjudication. I don't know, maybe somebody's trying to move to avoid whatever this is coming out in court, or somebody could be receiving some type of judgment and moving. One or the other, so take it however it resonates for you. Somebody's here in poverty, and you have lovers here. Is somebody away with somebody here? It's like you have somebody in poverty and lovers. Something going on in the courthouse, and then somebody's leaving, going somewhere here. Is somebody finna come and get this? Here you have it. Got a wealthy man coming in for somebody here. Or there was a wealthy man here. Maybe this wealthy man was in some type of bad health here. So did this wealthy man pass and leave you something? Because I said some type of judgment. Did the wealthy man pass and leave this person in poverty something? Or does a wealthy man want someone in poverty to come and maybe take care of them or something? Somebody could be in LA or from LA. Maybe the wealthy man could be in LA or from LA, or maybe somebody who tried to interfere with you receiving this could be in LA or from LA. What is going on right here? Bad health. Somebody, I feel like this wealthy man is maybe sick. If he's still here, he could be sick. Someone could want you to come and do something for them. With this, the nurse on this card is kind of giving like a CNA or something, some type of house help. Somebody could have sent someone messages here. Okay, I see what this is. I see what this is. All right. So what you have here is this wealthy man could have been sick, and I feel like this wealthy man passed. This wealthy man may have wanted you to maybe come and take care of him. Maybe he just wanted to be in your energy. But I feel like this wealthy man is no longer here. This wealthy man, I feel like, left someone something here, someone who is in poverty, something. Because if you look at this card right here, you see this person reading something here. See him reading? Could be some type of will or something that they had maybe their caretaker write out for you. I feel like they left you something. Something here who's in poverty. And they may have sent something in the mail regarding that. They sent some type of message here. But there was a thief. This thief stole whatever this was that was being given to you. And so if this wealthy man left you in his will and you were supposed to be receiving something here, somebody stole it. Now, what were we just saying? You got this law and order right here in LA. Somebody could be from LA who helped to steal whatever this is that this wealthy man left you. They could be a lawyer from LA. They could be some type of DA from, yeah, could definitely be a lawyer from LA. But this card says jail, detectives, DA, sheriff, police, and it has lawyers. So it could be any of those things, but y'all know, sign synchronicities. When I said lawyers from LA, you heard the horn blow. A lawyer from LA could have stolen something that was left to you by this wealthy man. They left you, whoever this is, you're in poverty, and they left something to you. But people here, they stole it. Or they could be trying to steal it somehow. I feel like they, with this thief card here, they may have already stolen it. Looks like somebody went in and out of court so many times to represent somebody here. Could have been this main female here. And you have these lovers right here. So maybe somebody else was expecting this. Whoever this wealthy man may have been around. This could be family. Lovers could be family. Lovers could just be somebody who he was sleeping with. It could be, I don't have marriage out here. Whoever this is may have expected to receive something. This main female, I feel like maybe somebody was sleeping with somebody here, maybe before he got sick. Now, this could even been a person who made this person sick. Y'all know how people do. They try to unalive you or sacrifice you so that they can get your money. And so this person could have made this person sick here. And they thought they were going to receive something when this person died. But this person has a will. If this caregiver did not write it themselves, this caregiver, maybe somebody has a copy of this. Somebody has a copy of it. Ooh, y'all know what I'm getting now? Something, let me just tell you, two scenarios here. Somebody has a copy of this will, and so when somebody tried to steal it, somebody has the original version of it somewhere. And what I'm also getting is this caregiver here has a copy of the will, and they may have tried to alter that will around. The caregiver, whoever this caregiver is. And so if somebody works as a CNA or a nurse, a home nurse or something like that, they could have gotten a copy of this will right here and tried to alter it, or tried to do something to steal it, try to make it seem like it was in their name. And then you have this person here, this thief right here. It almost appears as if they were trying to seduce this man. Like they would, look how she's leaning over and he looking at her kind of sideways. If you look at these two people, they almost look like one and the same, y'all. The lady trying to seduce this person here, who appears to be a wealthy man, and this caretaker here, who is helping this man who is in bad health, which I feel like is this wealthy man right here. And so this person, the caretaker, could be, they could have this will and they're doing something with it. They either, somebody, it's either somebody's family right here that didn't want somebody to have something, or this caretaker is a scam artist. For whatever reason, y'all, I'm feeling like the caretaker may have been the person hiding whatever this is. She got it right here in her hand. That will right there. It's something being put up so somebody won't receive it. But this wealthy man left whatever this is. Must be a lot for people to be doing all this extra for, to somebody who's in poverty. And so with this LA and Law and Order right here, I'm feeling like the caretaker has access, or maybe knows this person who is a lawyer. And so the caretaker and the lawyer from LA could be working together or work together to steal someone's inheritance here that was left by this wealthy man. The caretaker and the lawyer may be working together to steal somebody's inheritance. And so because something is being put away here, I feel like you may not even know about it because all these letters are being put away. They're going somewhere else. And so if these letters were being given to this caretaker to send to you, this caretaker was not sending these. They were putting them up. And this person worked with. So maybe the man with this bad health could have been someone who stayed in LA. I don't know. Maybe these people are just from LA and they were somewhere else. But I'm feeling like Los Angeles played a very big role in whatever this is. This caretaker here may be working with the lawyer who is in LA to steal this inheritance that was left to this person who's in poverty here. And they may have been trying to, look at this. Remember when I said it looks like she's trying to seduce this wealthy man here? And then we have these lovers right here. So the caretaker may have very well been trying to seduce this wealthy man so that she can get this money when he died. Did she cause the death thinking she was going to get the money when he died? But it was left to someone else here. It was left to someone else. If expectations come out of this deck, then we know that they very well, whoever this is working together, expected to receive whatever this is. Probably because they was look how she leaning over, showing her boot. It's really giving trying to seduce this man. Like maybe they've had to go to court about something. Somebody's been in court or something has been in court. And you got somebody here in despair because they could be being found out about. You know, it could have been two people here. It could have been these two people here. Could be the lovers who were trying to steal this wealthy man's inheritance. And so this could be a couple here. And the woman out of the couple was trying to seduce this wealthy man right here. So maybe they would be left this. Oh, there's some weird stuff going on here. I feel like this money went, whatever this man left, this wealthy man left, it was to go to this person who's in poverty. But they holding back something. They're not allowing this person to see something. Something's being tucked away. And they've been in and out of court about something, but because whatever this is has been hidden from you, I don't feel like it's you, whoever it is that's supposed to receive this money, who has been in and out of the court. Could be this lawyer from LA who has been in and out of court trying to make this go in the direction of somebody else instead of where this man left this money to, which is this person in poverty. They don't want the person in poverty to receive it. So that's where the LA lawyer comes in handy. They in court fighting for this money to go somewhere else. And they may have very well been a house as well. It says community. The community could be all a part of trying to hold this back so somebody won't get it and it'll go to somebody else here. And so imagine if you have a community full of rich people and they don't want this poor person to be one of them. And so they're doing everything possible for this money to go towards somebody else who is already in the rich community. This house says it all. This house is a nice house right here. And so these community of people could be people who are well off, who don't want this money going to this person in poverty. These are people who used to having money and they want these to go their way. And this LA lawyer, if this is not them working directly with someone here, because someone they know could be going to benefit from this, then they are going to benefit from it some type of way. This LA lawyer here. And we got courthouse again, which means I feel like there was a judgment, because that's the first thing that came out of my mouth, judgment, but the card says adjudication. The judge is tired of whatever this is they coming in saying. Something may have went up to superior court or something. Because they're trying to go against this man's will, his last wishes. And you imagine somebody's last wishes is to have somebody else, is to help somebody else who they know is in need. And all of these people who are not in need are trying to steal it just because they're used to having it. Because they just used to the money and they used to having things go their way. And they don't feel like this person in poverty should have it. And so these people have been in and out of the court so much this judge looks frustrated. With that purple, I'm also getting that judge may be intuitive as well. And so the judge could know very well that these people trying to steal something that's not, it don't belong to them. And that they may be creating some type of excuses or some type of extra stuff just so that it can go to them. They're creating reasons to figure it out. But that's not working. This judge has they made a final judgment call on this. And I feel like it was to reward whatever this is to the person in poverty, which was this man's last wishes. This is what he wanted. It was his money. How can you change what somebody else wants to do with their money? That's entitlement to me. Somebody feel entitled to something that they're not entitled to. And this right here could be a hard pill for somebody to swallow. I feel like the judges is tired. They've gotten tired of it. And they're giving this to this person who's in poverty. And then you have this courthouse right here. And this person right here with this letter, with whatever this is right here, who may be coming to give somebody some. And right behind it, unexpected income. And why is it unexpected? Because these people have been hiding it the whole time. They've been hiding it the whole time. They didn't want you to know about it. They have been going to court about it, but you haven't been in court about it because they've been hiding this the whole time. And so this is something that somebody has no idea of right now that may be coming to them. And it may be hand delivered to you. And so if they've been tampering with your mail, which is a felony, somebody is aware of that as well. And so you see how he's walking out with this in his hand? And then they coming and dropping something directly in somebody's hand. Something's not going to be put in a mailbox. It's coming directly to them wherever you are. Because they aware that somebody's been mail tampering here, which is a felony charge. Somebody could have a lawsuit as well because of how things are here. And this lawyer from LA, I feel like has a lot to play. They've done a lot. There's a house right behind it. Didn't I say that? It's a house somewhere in here. Because this is a very nice house right here. And these people in this house, they don't belong in this house. They don't look like the house is for them. It may be somebody who's living in this house that this man left for this person in poverty. And I tell y'all, the house is a really nice house. This may be some type of mansion here. If it's not a mansion, it's a very nice house. And this is the inside of it. And somebody's living in this house right here. And this man and this boy in the background, I feel like this man could be the man that passed away. Somebody else could have passed away. Maybe a son or a brother or a younger sibling or something like that. Two men here are together, an older man and a younger gentleman. And their spirits are in this house. And these people are in this house who don't belong in this house, because this house and possibly some money was left to this person who is in poverty. It's left to this person in poverty. And so this caregiver or either this lawyer from LA has tried to steal it. They've set some things in motion in the background to try to steal this. And I'm already seeing like something's being held back here that wasn't supposed to be held back. Something was supposed to come to somebody. And so I don't know if this is mail tampering for them, if they're having your mail redirected somewhere else. Because if you think about it, this could be more than just a lawyer from LA. This could be a lawyer from LA who's working with detectives, maybe sheriff department, could be a police department that they're working with, who may not be on the up and up. They could be working with some type of corrupt officials to get this done, because this appears to be a lot of money from a wealthy man, a house and money that's coming from a wealthy man. And it may just been enough to pay these people, police department, detectives, to do certain things so that these people could gain access to something here. You know, lawyers, they're around all of these people here. And so they could definitely have ties to people. And the way this person was seducing this person here, somebody could have easily just slept with some people and brought them in on whatever situation this is. Whoever this is don't mind seducing somebody. They using their body to get what they want. And I see lovers right here. So somebody here, they they may have even seduced a few other people here in order to gain access to something they weren't supposed to have access to, in order to bring whatever they were bringing to this judge, to try to make this judge go against this man's will, which I don't know what they could have been bringing. I guess the lawyer would know what kind of situation would make a judge go against somebody's will right here. But I didn't even know that was possible. If a person writes their last wishes, how can a judge go back on that? Why would a judge go say, no, I don't think they meant whatever it is they wrote? It doesn't make sense. Unless the judge was crooked as well, but I'm not getting this judge is crooked. Whoever this is, whoever's making this final judgment, they see straight through the BS here. And they're not going for it. What's on top right here? It says slept with a friend. I'm telling y'all, some people, they were sleeping with somebody here trying to seduce people. They were definitely throwing that thing back, trying to seduce people to make things go the way they wanted. So this could have been a lawyer sleeping with detectives, police officers, sheriff's departments to make things go in their way. It could have been like a CNA, a nurse, a caregiver trying to sleep with the wealthy man before they died. They were definitely sleeping around here to try to accomplish something. And it still didn't go in their way. Can you imagine that? You done threw that thing back on some people and you still ain't get anything from it. It says a brother and a sister duo right here. Brother and sister could have been working together to do something. see an artist here. An artist could have had something to do with this. This person could paint, dance, do makeup, they could write music, they could draw, they could sing. Whoever this artist is could have had something to do with this. And so what you have here is a brother and sister duo. You have an artist. You have a lawyer from LA. You have a caregiver. You have lovers. So people were definitely sleeping together, no doubt. I don't know who was sleeping with who, but they were definitely sleeping together. Sleeping with somebody to try to make this happen. And then you have a community of people involved with something. You have some people who stand in a house that they're not supposed to be in because the house is supposed to be your house. And I feel like somebody's finally about to come and personally hand deliver you whatever this is, because you're not getting it. And maybe because who's sleeping together here that's working against you. And so if police, DA, sheriff, somebody like that was involved, you can imagine they probably have your phone tapped. They're watching everything that you do. They were able to somehow probably watch you inside of your home. They're watching your mail. When you are, you know, people like the police, detectives, they have access to stuff like that. They can tap your phone. They can monitor your mail. They can watch you in your house. They can watch you outside of your house. And so so that's what you have here. A lot of people working together here to keep somebody from receiving some type of money that was left over by this wealthy man. They were trying to get this themselves, and it must be a lot for these people to all be working together, because you got some type of law. You have a lawyer here. You got a caregiver. You have people in the community. And they're doing all of this behind your back. And so if you feel like you've been followed, or maybe there's a lot of chaos, confusion going on around you, that's on purpose. That's on purpose. They've created a lot of confusion around you because they don't want you. It's like saying, look over here or look over there while I'm doing something over here. A lot of chaos, confusion has been created around you to distract you in a sense, so that you won't figure out whatever this is going on, because this was left to you and you don't even know about it. You don't even know about it. Yeah. Building alliances for power. These people were definitely working together here. They were definitely working together. Third eye, they be creeping. And they could have did something to try to mess with your third eye as well. So if you are intuitive, they've been throwing stuff at you to try to make you lose whatever intuition that you have, so that you won't know what's going on. They don't want you to see what's going on. Contact the lawyer, because they already have one. You got a lawyer here who's working against you. This LA person, they already have a lawyer on their team. They already have law and order on their team. And so you need your own lawyer, because these people, they're trying to take your money. This money you don't even know about. And so you got to ask yourself, if you don't even know about the money, then what is it that you're supposed to tell the lawyer when you contact them? And maybe you just need to let things play out. And once they play out, once you receive whatever this is you're supposed to receive, maybe then you need to contact the lawyer, because then you'll know that you maybe was supposed to get this a long time ago, and maybe somebody has stolen something from it, that maybe a lot of people work together here to do some unjust things, especially if they were doing things like mail tampering, then you know they were doing more than that around you to cause a lot of chaos. And so maybe when you get whatever this is, then it'll make sense why things have been going on the way they've been going on, why you have been gang stalked. If you've had several people around you, every move you make, you're being surrounded by people. It's for me, like me, what I'm going through now, I be surrounded by people with Alabama tags. I've already established that the cars with no tags on them, a lot of times they be police. I seen a sheriff in a car with no tag on it, and that's what made me realize, that's what made me, it dawn on me. I'm like, you know what? Those are probably police that are surrounding me like this with no tags. Because right now we in the end of October. Income tax is gone. I shouldn't be surrounded by cars with paper tags on them. Every time I look, there's a paper tag vehicle pulling up. While I'm driving, there's several paper tag vehicles all around me all the time. This guys is all different kind of people. And so what you have here is people working together to take this money that this wealthy man left for you. And so they may have some type of deal to split this up somehow. But it's not their money. Look, y'all, they stole it. They stole this already. And so maybe this is something that you were supposed to already have, and they stole it. And so if that's the case, I would be very careful, because they could be trying to set you up or do anything around you. Yeah. They could definitely be trying to set you up here, because they don't want you looking any further into this, because they may have already stolen it. It may have been rewarded to you. This lawyer may have taken this, whatever this was, and instead of giving it to you, they stole it. That may have been what was put away, but they're making sure you don't get. So something could have been sent to you. It could have been sent to you in the mail, and you never got it because they stole it. Again, you got people working here together. You could very well have mail tampering here, but you know what's right behind it? These people could definitely be going to jail, because what you have here is a codependent person here. And I see severely declining population. Some people from Florida could have had a lot to do with this, but something is about to be balanced out, as these people have worked all together to steal from you. They worked all together to steal this from you. And so you could be going through hell right now. We already seen that you are in poverty right now, while these people could be living off the money that is not belong to them. All these corrupt people in these high positions are working together. All these people who are already well off. They're already well off. Don't want a person in poverty to have anything. Imagine that. They don't want a person without something to have anything, and they already well off. So you know what that tells me? These folks are greedy. And what's the phrase I've been saying lately? Piss poor morally. And so they gang stalking. They gang stalking. They either watching you because to see what you're doing, if you aware what kind of moves you're making. But if they gang stalking, they could just be trying to drive you crazy. They want you to look like you're crazy. They want you to do some weird stuff. They want you to react in a certain way that's going to cause you trouble. Because if you do something to go to jail, you ain't going to be, looking for this money. You're not going to miss it. You ain't going to be able to do anything to figure anything out about it. They trying to set you up again. If they set you up to go to jail, then this money is for sure theirs. These people want to keep this money. And again, I cut the deck on contact a lawyer, not in the same city. I'm telling y'all, this attorney that they have is from LA or in LA, is what I was getting at the very beginning. So you may need, whenever you find out about this, if you find out about this, you need to contact an attorney not in your same city. Why? Because this LA lawyer here is working with people around you in your city that you are in to steal this. They building alliances for power. They using their body to seduce people here, and they paying people to do what they want them to do. And these people, you can have someone right here in your own city that's corrupt, that's playing a role so they can take their part of this money. So you can have a DA, you can have some detectives here, you can have other lawyers here, you can have somebody in the police department here, somebody in the sheriff's office, that's all playing their part trying to take this money from you. And so all these people around you, and none of them are doing their job to protect you here, because they all working with this codependent person to steal your money. They all want a piece of it. They all want a cut of it. And so when you contact a lawyer, you want to make sure that lawyer does not also have access to these people like this LA lawyer did. And so you want to contact somebody in a different state to make sure they can't get away with doing this again. You want somebody that's going to be on your team, not on their team. Because all these people working together, you can't even call. Imagine if the police are working with them. You can't even call the police and get help because they already know what you're calling for, and they just going to make it seem like it's no big deal. That reminds me of when the lady that I caught sitting in the yard said she was with the police department, but she don't want to give me any information. And so they could definitely have people around you watching you. They could be connected to people who are one of these people here in law enforcement, work at the jail, some type of detectives or something trying to set you up. I just seen New York. It could be connected to somebody in New York. Um, y'all hear all that stuff going on? When I said connected to somebody in New York, somebody in New York here connected to this LA lawyer who has been stealing, who has stole something from somebody, not little money, big money, and working with corrupt officials to get away with it. Doppelganger. You got somebody trying to be you as well. Hell, they could have even pretended to be you so they can get this, so they can gain access to whatever this was. I'm just curious because there's several people here. It's not just two people working together here, it's several people here. And so give me a second. I want to pull some signs to see what the signs could look like. These people that's working together. Can I get some signs? Who is working together with this? Signs of the people who are working together to steal this. Like people who have stolen this, whatever this is. What is this? Scorpio. Got a Scorpio here. Who else working together to steal this? Who else is working together to steal this money? This house, this inheritance that was left to somebody in poverty. Capricorn. Y'all ain't making these up. These cards jumping out. You got a Scorpio and a Capricorn here. We already said it's not just two. There's several people working together. Who else working together to steal this money from somebody here? Who else living a nice life off somebody's inheritance they have stolen? Have faith in your dreams. That doesn't have a sign on it. Who else? Ooh, not that many. That's too many, y'all. I ain't gonna take all of these. Too many at one time. Who else working together here? Virgo. A Virgo is in this. Who else working together to steal this person's inheritance? Steal whatever this is left for this person who's in poverty. These people who are already well off, stealing, having a good life off something that was stolen, receiving stolen goods. Who else? One and moon here. It's not a sign on that one. Expect a powerful change. Okay, but just flipped out. Aries. You got an Aries working with these people here. Aries, Virgo, Scorpio, and Capricorn. Double confirmation on that Capricorn. Or it could be two Capricorns here. Anybody else? I'm gonna pull one more here. One more. Give me one more. Who's working together? Fixed moon. Hold your vision. One more. Who's working together? A Sagittarius and a Virgo. Another Virgo. So double confirmation on Virgo. Double confirmation on Capricorn. You got a Sagittarius here working with them. You have a Scorpio here and an Aries. So those are signs that I pull that's working together to steal somebody's inheritance here. And they gang stalking somebody heavily. They have this person being followed. So not only you have male tampering here, you have some type of illegal surveillance going on here. And ain't no telling what else they did. You know the stuff that you're going through. There's no telling what else these people did to violate. Because they definitely not playing fair here. You got a bunch of corruption. You got a bunch of crooked people here. And law enforcement and something about this judicial system. It's a bunch of crooked people here working together. And somebody has the nerve to be an artist. And so you have people, a person who sings, who dances, who does makeup, some type of makeup artist, some type of artist involved. You have a lawyer from LA who's involved. You got corrupt officials who are involved. You have community people who are involved. You have possibly the caregiver of this person who was involved. With stealing somebody's inheritance. They stole it. I just cut the deck on fire sign again. And you know what I see? Secret lovers. This fire sign was sleeping with somebody. We got an Aries and a Sagittarius out here. The only two fire signs I seen out here. Y'all, I can't make it up. Look what's right behind it. Look what's right behind the fire signs. This Sagittarius was a secret lover to somebody here. They were sleeping with somebody here. Somebody's secret lover. Yeah. And possibly buying candles overseas. Because they don't want you to know about this. They don't want you to know about this. And they gang stalking you. Candles could be to try to make you go crazy. To try to make some weird stuff happen to you. So if it seemed like you've been going through a lot, they've been causing this. Buying candles overseas. This black magic all day long. Somebody could do something with the auction. They may have auctioned off the house, or somebody could auction some other stuff off. Somebody's doing something with the auction here. Capricorn, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Aries. Work together to steal someone's money here. Money that was left to someone else. No respect at all for this man and his wishes, whoever this wealthy man was right here. No respect at all. They seen some money that they could gain access to, and they work with people. Some type of artist here, somebody who writes, sings, dance, makeup, a lawyer from LA. They're gang stalking. They're spiritually stalking. They're doing black magic. They're trying to oppress this person. They don't want to look like they're thieves here. And they are thieves here. These could be business owners who are thieves here. They're thieves. Whether they own a business or not. Whether they look like they're well established or not. If they are well established, it could be because this is what they do. They steal from people. They manipulate people. They have spiritual tactics they use to manipulate people. I see civil rights here. Somebody's violating somebody's civil rights. This is why you need an attorney. Because they tried to steal this from you. They may have stole it from you. They're violating your civil rights. They got this illegal surveillance going around. They're working with people, law enforcement, people in law enforcement. They also have this lawyer from LA. Children here doing magic on something. And I say stay woke because they be creeping something with your third eye. And so if you're any kind of intuitive and they don't want you to pick up on this, they definitely doing something to block your third eye. They don't want you to see this, what they got going on. Somebody could drive a fast car, a Lambo, a Ferrari, some type of fast car here. What I just said, y'all. Under constant surveillance. You are under constant surveillance. They watching you. I see protection. Somebody may need protection here because you got a bunch of people here. You got law enforcement working here. So somebody's in your local police department is corrupt as hell. Could be a few of them. They corrupt. They doing this for money. Your lawyer from LA is corrupt. This artist, whoever this artist is corrupt. Hell, the caregiver could be corrupt. Whoever was the caregiver of this man right here, they all working together to steal something here. And it's got to be a lot of money when you get people like this involved. It's a lot. I see music. Somebody could definitely have something to do with music right here. It could be on the radio, some type of musician. Reiki, I just seen Reiki too. Somebody could definitely do some type of Reiki because I just seen Reiki. Concerts, somebody could put together concerts. So with the concerts, what is that? Like some type of promoter? They could be some type of promoter. And they going around here and they looking at like they're well established and they people you want to be involved with. These are scammers, y'all. They scammers, they liars, they're thieves. And they don't care about people because when you think about it, they leaving somebody in poverty to steal from them. These are people who are already well off, making sure someone stays in poverty so that they can steal from them. And so you can imagine if they got anything going on that looks like they supposed to care about the community, it's all a front. It's Front Street all day long. It's a front. They don't care about the community here. These people care about themselves. They're liars. They are thieves. They probably want to make it look like they care about the community. They probably put on a very good front so that people could look at them a certain way and automatically feel as if these people can be trusted. They can't be trusted. You can't even call your police and feel like it's somebody going to help you, because they may be the ones who are corrupt answering the phone. Wow. I wasn't expecting that to come out. Wow. Set up. They set somebody up here to be robbed. Set somebody up here to steal something. They stolen somebody's whole inheritance that a wealthy man left to them. These people who were already well established decided that they were going to steal it. I just see entertainment industry. It doesn't say industry on this card. It just says entertainment. Confirmation on music. Somebody definitely does something in music. Celebrities, news, media, music, movies, sports. They definitely do that. It's a scam, yeah. They scam artists here. These people are scammers. Somebody may have been bribed to do something here. A joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit saps one's strength. They crushed somebody here. Employers. Employers are in on it. You got a Libra right behind it. They are in on it, dragging other people into their delusion. So this Libra could have been an employer or working with employers. They telling lies, dragging other people into their delusion so that they can all get away with stealing this money right here. Somebody could have a bar or a tavern. I see United Nations right behind this. You may have to contact United Nations on this one. If you got your own government coming for you and trying to get these rich people to keep this money, then yeah, yeah, you may have to go beyond that. How can you contact your local police department? You got detectives here. These could definitely be people. I see security. You could have people who work in security. It's their specialty. This is what they do. And so this got to be a whole hell of a lot of money for military people who work in security to be in on this, putting their reputation on the line, putting their jobs on the line. People who work in the police department, investigators, detectives, putting their job on the line, helping these people to steal something. Not putting their job on the line, doing what they think is right. They're putting their jobs on the line to help somebody steal something. It's corruption all day long, and a whole big, large ring of corruption from gold diggers, both men and women here working together to steal somebody's money. And they don't give a damn. They'll leave you poor while they around here spending your money and let you go through hell. They seen you as a threat, and so they just gonna steal it from you. This could be investigators who working with them, or this could be an investigation that's going on right now. Earth signs. Earth signs could be investigating, or earth signs could be being investigated. Mirror magic. We already seen candle magic, now we seeing mirror magic. Large or more generous than usual. This was a very big inheritance, y'all. This may have been millions here. This could have been millions coming to somebody who's in poverty, and they trying to make this person stay in poverty. They gonna make this person stay in poverty, and they gonna split these millions up themselves. They don't want you to have this. And so you got military people working together. You have lawyer from LA. You have possibly celebrities. You have people definitely in the music industry. Could be what did I just say? um, married for citizenship. Somebody could have married somebody for money. They married somebody for money. Promoters, you could have promoters here because we've seen concerts. It said artists, somebody who writes music, dances, sings. They trying to clean it up now. How are you gonna try to clean it up? Y'all stole somebody money and you split it up, and all of these people working together, police department, detectives, lawyers, all of these prominent people. I just seen DA, all of these prominent people here working together to steal. And so you know you can't trust nobody in the community because they all working together. People who are already in this class right here, first class, high class people who are already well off working together to drag somebody while they steal their money. I see a Scorpio here. Will you marry me? Somebody may have gotten married to a Scorpio or may have proposed to a Scorpio here. But the Scorpio or somebody just in it for the money. We already seen married for money. Somebody just did it for the money. And so somebody may have married this person here who stole somebody's identity and stole their money. And so they probably married somebody here thinking it's their money, that they were going to have a good old time with their money. And this person got a whole city of people working with them to steal this. A whole city of people. The whole city. When I tell you there's definitely been some screwing going on, these people throwing it back to have people on their team. They're bribing people to have people on their team. They're doing whatever they have to do to get away with this money. I can't make it up, y'all. Look what just fell. Still inheritance and stolen house. And promiscuous right behind it. And a family setup. Mother-in-law is right here. Somebody's mother-in-law. So if somebody married somebody they thought had money, this mother-in-law was in on it too. Your mother-in-law was in on it. Is the mother-in-law the caretaker? Because I keep trying to figure out, is this caretaker got something to do with this? The mother-in-law may have been the caretaker of this person here. Somebody's mother-in-law definitely got something to do with something. Says I made a mistake. And this was a purpose. You ain't make no mistake. Maybe the person who thought they married somebody here. Yeah, it says marriage, I love you, entitled, finances. Somebody felt entitled to these finances here. They married somebody here for money. And this person they stole your identity. This person here is a scammer. But not only is this person is a scammer, you got a whole city of people working with this person. People you think would take scammers to jail. They working with the scammers to get this money. And so you got to been promised people $1 million, $500,000. You got to been promised people way more than what their jobs are worth for them to put their job on the line and work with you to steal this money. There's also magic being done. There's some mirror magic. Somebody mirroring somebody here. They trying to be you. These clout chasing people right here. See, playing a lot of games, a drama queen, dismantled. Somebody may have proposed to or married somebody who they thought had money, and this person was stealing your money. Boy, that sounds like a reading I would listen to. That was from over a year ago. Laconic. Somebody not saying much. Somebody not saying much. Proverbs 18:22 says the one who finds a good wife has a good thing and will receive favor from God. Somebody didn't find a good wife. Somebody thought they found a good wife because this person had money. They judged the book by its cover. This person is a liar and a scam artist, a thief. And now they somewhere in a sexless relationship, probably trying to figure out how the hell did they marry this clout chasing person right here who is addicted to the lifestyle that they are living. So much to the point where they would steal something from somebody. But it's all coming out to the open now. It's all being exposed now. Yeah, it's all coming out. I say all in the open. Somebody's legs probably was in the open too. Your ex want to come back. Leave them where they at. They see 911 here. Somebody ex work for the police department. Because they could definitely be part of this whole thing while they're stealing. A wicked man pays attention to hurtful speech, and a deceptive man listens to a malicious tongue. Whoever mocks the poor insults his maker. Whoever rejoices over another's disaster will not go unpunished. These people were celebrating the fact that they had you down. It's like one down, while 100 of us are up with this person's money. You'll win that race that you didn't even know you were running, because this is being done behind your back. You're not able to stand up for yourself because you don't know what's going on. This corruption right here. You got officials who's supposed to be there to help you in on it. Vindictive. They're experimenting on you. They're trying to make you sick. Experimenting on you. That sounds like military stuff. And so they've stolen money from you, and now they're gonna experiment on you. They've stolen money from you, and now they're gonna play with you like it's a game or something. They're just gonna mess you completely over. They're gonna play with your whole life. Why? Because they felt threatened, and you were supposed to be receiving a whole hell of a lot of money, and so they just gonna steal with you and steal from you and play with you. Now imagine these people who are already well off, when they die and leave their kids something, and somebody else decide they're gonna steal from them and then play with them. Imagine that. That's some karma for your ass, right? Y'all help steal something from somebody, but you gotta die too, and you're gonna try to leave your kids behind something. What if somebody steal that and play with your children like they stupid? Experiment on them like they, just because. Y'all think y'all be okay with that then? All over money that's not yours. You can't even trust people to do their jobs when they're working in a courthouse, when they are lawyers, when they're working in law enforcement. You cannot trust people to do their jobs when they're working in the government because they're too money hungry. That's why you need to vet these people properly before you put them in certain positions, because you can't trust them. They're not doing their jobs. Somebody here can't even call for help because the help is on the side of the people stealing from them. The help has took a bribe, and they ain't gonna do the right thing. And so y'all, I don't know if you should wait until you get this money right here. I'm looking at Capricorn, a community effort. They don't like the light that you carry. They don't like who you are, and so they work together to take you down. They just said, fuck it, let's just play with her. She not worth it. Let's just play with her. Or him, whoever this is, whoever you are that's supposed to be receiving this money. And I don't know if you are going to receive it, because we already seen they stole it. They already took it. Says trying to clean it up, so maybe they'll come in and give it to you as if they haven't already stolen. They stole your money. They're trying to make you sick, which means they're trying to unalive you. They experiment on you, I guess, trying to see what's gonna unalive you. And so ain't no telling how many things you went through. There's no telling what you went through, because they're trying to get rid of you so that they can have your money. People who already have money. And so you know what kind of trash people these are right here. People who already have money. I just seen Aquarius and a Scorpio. So an Aquarius could have something to do with this as well. We already seen Scorpio was out here, has something to do with it. Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aries, Libra. Those are signs that popped out. Probably all call themselves high class people, but they really low budget people. This is really who they are. These are really broke minded people to get together and steal something from you. And so they appear to be high class people, but they're not. That's why you never judge a book by its cover. You see people wearing Gucci. That's the song Gucci, Louis, Prada. You see people wearing the Gucci, Louis, Prada, and you automatically feel like they're something that they're not. we automatically look at these people as if they won't steal, they won't do certain things. And the truth is, they probably stole to get what they have. They probably did some weird shit already in the background to get whatever it is that they have. This DA right here, I've seen several times. Somebody may have an abusive DA right here who's been bullying them. I see movement. We already seen movement. We seen that when we had the kipper pulling. Somebody's gonna be moving here. I see open book. They could also be writing a book about whatever this is going on, because this is a big RICO crime here. You got a bunch of theft going on. You got an organized crime taking place with people who work in the government and could be celebrities as well. People who are well known already. Money laundering, embezzlement, corruption. They've stolen a house. They've stolen some money. They all working together doing it. People that you used to work for, they playing games with you. And so if you, like me, just got fired really quick out of nowhere, this was all on purpose. They have to make it look like you're not who you are. They don't want you to have access to whatever this was. And so if they fired you quick, I don't know, for some reason I'm getting something could have been coming to you in the mailbox. If you somebody like me who lived and worked in the same place and they fired you fast, they were doing something with your mail. They were watching your mail and taking something here. Your own boss. Somebody in the military here definitely has something to do with it. It says poison ivy here. Military people could have been doing, they could, didn't I just say if somebody experimenting on you, it sounds like it could have been the military? Because that's what you have people doing like that. Military people, poison ivy. These military people experimenting on you, poisoning you, putting things in your food. No telling what kind of side effects it's going to have later on, because they playing. Why? Because everybody else playing with you. Everybody else is playing with you. They've stolen your money. They already trying to unalive you. But if now they see they can't unalive you, they probably trying to figure out why. So now we're going to experiment on them and do all of these things to this person here. Well, I don't know whether to tell you when you get whatever this is you're going to be given, find you an attorney, because they may be trying to return it. It says trying to clean it up. Or whether to find you an attorney right now, because they've already stolen whatever this is, and they're trying to unalive you. And they're working with community people, not just regular community people, but they're working with law enforcement community people. And so imagine that, again, the very people you're supposed to call for help are helping the people who are stealing and lying and corrupt. They've been bribed to do whatever it is they're doing. Isn't that also some type of federal crime? You got mail tampering, you got money laundering, corruption. New York, all eyes on me. Says you inspire me to be a better person. Know what else inspires people to do better? Jail. Jail. It inspires people to do better too. Say raise my vibration. So in other words, I guess don't be mean. Don't be mean about it. But you know what? I'm being very nice considering what these people did to somebody who didn't have anything. Y'all, this person is in poverty. And they are completely messing over this person. I bet you they be smiling every day, pretending to help the community. I bet you these so-called community people, imagine everybody thinking they're such good people, and they're not. They really thieves. They're really liars. They're really wannabes. They really will watch people starve to death. They really people who do black magic. We already seen spell work, mirror magic, candle magic, black magic right here. They really people who don't care if you live or survive, but they probably around here feeding the homeless and trying to poison somebody and steal their money. They probably around here appearing to be some type of a mentor, some type of positive person for the people in the streets, when they really trying to poison somebody and keep them in the streets while they steal their money and live off of them. But I feel like somebody here married somebody they may have thought had some money, but this person didn't have money. And so what you have here is a gold digger. And so if that's your ex trying to come back to you after they married somebody or about to marry somebody they thought had money, who was really just a scam artist here, and don't let them come back to you now that this money's coming to you, because clearly that's what they're getting. That's what they were trying to marry for, is money. It don't make any sense. Oh man, it wasn't her with the money, it's her. Well, let me go marry her. What the hell? Y'all, come on now. Come on now. Wicked man pays attention to hurtful speech. I just read that. They could have done a lot of talking about you, y'all. A lot of dragging your name through the mud. So now you have slander. Now you have defamation of character. Money laundering. Mail tampering. Corruption. Identity theft. Y'all, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. I'll be back.